Hi guys, it's Tracy Robert, the Fit Chick Cancer Thriver and the owner of Mosaic Fitness and Nutrition. Welcome back to my channel. I am here to help you change the mirror from the inside out. So today I have an incredible core blasting workout. It's called the Filthy 50. It has 10 exercises that are guaranteed to put the core on fire. And so we're gonna work all different angles. We're gonna work the anterior, the posterior, as well as the oblique part of your abs. Here's what you're gonna need. You need a towel, you need dumbbells, and a band that you can use. All right, the goal is in these 10 exercises, you're going to go for 50 reps on each one of them. So you can break it up any way that you want. You can take about 30 seconds in between each one if you need to. I'm gonna demonstrate about 10 reps and then I'll move on to the next one. Your goal is to try to get 50. For those of you that are beginners, one time around is gonna be fine. But if you want more of a challenge and you're an intermediate or an advanced exerciser, then go ahead and do this 2 to 3 more times and see how many that you can do. You should be feeling this tomorrow. We're gonna start with the 100 as a warm-up. And so I want you to just go ahead and pull the shoulders down. I want you to press the waistband. You can take your hand and put it on your chest and on your belly. Let's take some deep breaths in. And as you exhale out, I want you to feel that belly button coming towards the spine, engaging and warming up using the breath in all of the muscles through the core. We're gonna do a couple more breaths here, and then we're gonna bring our legs up to a 90-degree angle, and then we're gonna lift up head, chest, and shoulders, and we're gonna begin to pump our arms. So that pumping is going to get the blood flowing. The 100 is great because it's gonna warm up all the muscles in the core, and the vigorous pumping is gonna get the heart rate up. If you need a challenge, you can lift the legs up, lift up a little higher on the upper part of your abdominals, and keep pumping vigorously. You can also switch your legs back and forth, hold it here, and then you can switch your legs. That would be another option you can take. All right, we're gonna start with hollow rock. Remember, our goal is to get 50. So position is gonna be on the ground. Your legs are gonna come up 90 degrees. Your arms are gonna start behind your head. Using your body, you're gonna rock yourself up and then come back down. Rocking yourself up, like your fingers go pointing towards the ceiling, and then control your body as you come down. I'm gonna keep your belly button nice and tight as you come up. To make this more of a challenge, you can straighten your legs as you come up. Puts it more into almost that V-sit position. Remember, your goal is to get 50.
Play with his rifles. Cookie put his butt to sleep. Now he calling
right, you're gonna flip over on your tummy for Cobras. If you want a challenge, you can always grab some dumbbells. Your hands are gonna stay next to your body, and you can rotate your feet out. It makes it a little nicer for the sacrum. So pressing your pelvis to the floor, you're going to just bring your upper body up. And we got 50 of these. So you're reaching your fingers towards your shoelaces, coming up as high as your body can, keeping your toes and your thighs on the ground. Flipping back over on your back for Starfish Crunch, you're going to start out where your body is going to lay straight. Your arms are behind you again. And you're going to come up and you're going to touch the toe of the opposite leg. So right hand to left toe, left hand to right toe. This is going to work the abdominals as well as the obliques. For those of you that need an option, you're going to do more of a crunch, and then you're going to touch the top of the kneecap on the opposite side. So we're still getting those obliques, but now we're just changing the range of motion to make it a little less intense on your low back. All right, the Russian V tuck and twist is exactly what it says. You're going to start on your back. Your arms are going to be above your head. You're going to have one leg bent. That same side that your leg is bent is the side you're going to be rotating towards. So you're going to engage your abs. You're going to come up, twist, and then that knee is also going to come up. I want you to think of yourself as wringing your rib cage out. Like if you had a towel, you would be wringing the towel out. For those of you that need a less aggressive option, just put your hands behind your head like you would in a crunch, and then you're going to bring opposite armpit towards the opposite knee. If you need to, you can break this up by doing 25 on one side and then 25 on the other, and then coming back to the other side to complete 50 on each side.
thrift shopping.
What?
All right, an inchworm is going to start in a standing position, and you're going to basically walk down into a high plank, and then you will be walking back up, touch your toes, and you're going to do this 50 times. You're walking out, abs nice and tight. You're going to count out about 4 counts. So it's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5. Hold it there for about 4 to 5 seconds, and then you're gonna go back for 1, 2, 3, 4, touch your toes, 5.
Got the Velcro. I'm gonna pop some tags. Only got $20 in my pocket. I'm looking for a come up. This is awesome. I'm gonna pop some tags. Only got $20 in my pocket. I'm looking for a come up. This is awesome. What you know about rocking a wolf on your noggin? What you knowin' about wearing a fur fox skin? I'm digging, I'm searching right through that luggage. One man's trash, that's another man's come up. Thank your granddad for donating that black button up shirt. Cause right now I'm up in her skirt. I'm at the door where you can find me in the I'm not stuck in searching in the section. Your grandma, your auntie, your mama, your mammy. I'll take those flannels.
For those of you that might need an option, as you walk down, you can drop to your knees and then hold that position. So I'm going to show you that in just a minute. You're going to walk out, drop to your knees, and that's where you can hold that position. Back up on your toes and then walk your feet back. The Palloff Press is one of the best exercises for your core. It's an anti-rotation move, so you need a band and an anchor point. I'm going to put mine around my cable. You're going to pull it away from your anchor, and it's going to be below your chest, between your belly button. And what you're doing is, as you are moving your arms out and bringing them back in slowly, your body is going to want to pull towards that anchor point, and you are fighting against that. So that's why it's called an anti-rotation exercise. Super great because you have obliques and you have your abs engaged. So a couple options would be to keep the feet together. You can have a split stance like this, and I'll show you another option where you can actually drop to your knee and perform the exercise in a kneeling position as well. The whole goal is to keep the belly button straight ahead, and as you're coming back, you want to make sure that you're going slowly and pushing it out and engage those abs. You're going to breathe in, exhale out. So remember, you're going to do 50, and then you'll turn around and do 50 on the other side. All right, Spidermans are gonna look pretty similar to an inchworm. You're gonna start in a standing position. When you walk your hands down though, you're gonna bring one of your legs up toward your elbow, and you're gonna hold the position for about 4 seconds. Think Spider-Man. Bring that leg back, and then you're gonna walk up, and you're gonna stand all the way back up. So it's gonna walk down, 1, 2, 3, 4, hold it for 4 seconds, kick that leg back, and then bring it all the way back up. So you have 50 of those. So basically 25 on each side. All right, here is your option. You'll go into a high plank and you will alternate your legs. So you're gonna bring your knee to the same side elbow back and forth. All right, we are gonna do 50 steps for the farmer's carry with each arm. This is where you're gonna need your dumbbell. You wanna get a heavy dumbbell. So I have a 25. If you don't have a heavy dumbbell, you can fill a backpack full of books and hold that, but you're holding just one side of it. So I'm gonna walk toward the camera here, and then I'm gonna go backwards. So if I was outside, I might take this on the sidewalk and go down and just walk for a few minutes. Remember, the core is always about endurance, and the higher reps that we go, the more that it will help to increase the strength in all those little tiny muscles that surround your spine. Once you get to 50 steps, then you're gonna switch your arms and you're gonna do 50 on the opposite side. You may think this looks really weird, but this actually is one of the core exercises that has helped improve my strength after surgery. I have a permanent colostomy, and so this has been a great exercise to help engage all those little tiny muscles. All right, your final exercise, you're gonna grab a towel and you're going to put your body on it. You're going to press your pelvis towards the floor and bring your knees up so they'll be bent. You're gonna do a towel pull-up. Talk about a filthy 50. So if you have a filthy floor, you could even put some cleaner on it and go ahead and wash your floors. But as you can see, my hands are in fists right now, or you can put them flat on the floor, and you're just going to pull your body forward, bring the elbows back towards the rib cage, and squeeze the lats and the rhomboids. So just imagine you were doing a pull-up on a bar. So this would be a version where you're on the floor, using all those muscles. If you want a little more intense, you can bring those arms out wide. I'm gonna show you that in a minute. And also you can do a crawl, or like the pegboard, where you're gonna have one hand alternating and kind of crawling forward. So there's a couple different options with these. This is the main one where you're just gonna do a towel pull-up. You're gonna do 50 of these. You guys will be sweating.
I'm sexy and I know it. Check it out. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. wiggle, wiggle, yeah.